Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Cleveland. Cavaliers have gone an outstanding 4-5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. And there's Ellis. That's good on the assist by Shumpert. 63 points for Freak.
Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
And taken away by Ellis. Lots of room. Another shot, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. They get Randy 4.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Shumpert. The Thunder have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Shumpert against Waiters. This one for 3, and it's Randy Foy with the 3.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Pass to Weber. And Bielitsa kicks to Ellis. The tray. It's hauled in by Collison.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Raiders against Shumpert. Shot clock at 6. No one near him. They grabbed their own miss. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Ellis kicks to Bielitsa. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Thunder have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Foy from long range. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple. For 3. Cavaliers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Henderson against Weber. There's Ellis with the 3 ball. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. McGarry's got his 3rd rebound. On the net, and the foul called on Freak. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
Well, fortunately for him, it really doesn't matter anymore. They've got this thing sewed up. Just sit back and enjoy.
Anthony Bennett's checked in for the Cavaliers. Here's Foy. The rebound by Pekovic. Pekovic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Ellis. Cannot hit. So the Thunder will take it the other way. And here's Foy. Broke loose. And now Ellis running the floor all by himself.
And guys, how fun is it watching this fella just go to work?
Right, he's not every point guard who can climb the ladder like he can.
Not at all.
Well, I tell you, I think his body control and concentration in the air are really unique.
Got it, the fast break chance. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Boy, you got to love it. The picture-perfect alley-oop.
A little surprised, though, Clark. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
Counts for two.
Yeah, it does. Almost makes it a little more special, though, when you can have a little bit of grace as opposed to just the full Monty with the power.
Henderson dishes to Foy. Money from the wing.
Assisted, Gerald
Here's Ellis. He kicks to Shumpert. Back to Ellis. He feeds it to Weber. Foy with it, picked up by Ellis. Foy, the pass to McGarry. There's the double team with Pekovic. Clock at 6. Here's Henderson. Rebounded by Ellis.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Cleveland moving it around. Good, and Weber gets the assist. 68 points for Ellis.
And he's looking to really stretch this lead out, even with the cushion they have, still letting it fly from long range.
Here's Waiters. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Well, I like what they're doing inside here in the second half.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it about that one. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, once again, you filled the box score up. Yet another triple-double. How many more are we going to see this year?
I really don't know if I'm going to get another one. I hope so, because I feel like it helped the team get a win. I know getting big numbers like this is impossible without my teammates, though. Got to give those dudes a shout-out.
Thank you for the time, Kevin. I guess we should hope the guys get the message.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. That concludes Game 2.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was lights out shooting at its best from him in this game. 60-plus points is rarefied territory that few players ever see in the NBA. But we saw it here tonight. Truly jaw-dropping.
He stepped up in a huge way tonight. You know, we all think of him as a role player, but not tonight. It's the NBA Finals, baby. He was the star.
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up. And tonight, that high IQ is one of the things we saw on display with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact that he lives and breathes basketball, there's no doubt that he's one of the most intelligent players we have in this league.
And that'll do it for tonight's NBA Finals coverage. For Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you for more high-stakes NBA Finals action coming up soon.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. Game 3 brings us our first change of scenery, but what hasn't changed are my colleagues. At home in any arena, Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. And our postseason coverage tonight is from Oklahoma City as the Thunder will be playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Checking out Cleveland here in the finals, and they remain undefeated in this postseason. They're the undisputed favorites at this point. We'll see if they can continue their unbeaten streak. And though technically this is not an elimination game, it is clearly a borderline must-win game. Shaq, how do you see it?
Well, I feel like every game, unless you're up 3-0, is a must-win. You never know what will happen in the series to turn the tide.
A 2-0 start to the finals. Things could change direction here in Game 3. 2K Sports brings you NBA playoff action. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers facing Oklahoma City. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They can't panic, but after losing the first 2 on the road, you know, there's no question they'll need a win tonight to regain some confidence and make this a series.
Yeah, they were unable to steal a game on the road, but now in this third game, it's really do or die. They need a win to keep their championship hopes alive.
Yep, if they're able to win Game 3 tonight, that scenario becomes a definite possibility. They get a huge boost going forward. The fans would simply get crazier and more hyped up.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving is out there with Ellis. And it's Pekovic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Love. Ellis dishes to Love. Back to Ellis. Looking for Pekovic. He gets it there. Love wide open. He fires. Off target with his 3. Left side Durant. 18 feet out. Good. Durant's got his first basket.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
And here are the Cavaliers now. 4-point game. They come into this game following a tremendous win on Wednesday.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
Cantor's shot is off. On the wing, Ellis. That 3 off the mark.
Well, that defense went from 4 to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often. You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Outside Westbrook. It's Allen on the wing. Pass to Durant. Launches a 3, and that one's good. Durant's got 5 now.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know, he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's Ellis. That one wide left. Now here's Westbrook. Cantor sets the pick for Westbrook. Looking for Adams. He gets it there. He got right to the cup using that screen. Adams has got his first bucket of the night. Here's Ellis. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
A strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Allen kicks to Durant. Fires from 18. Goes back up. And Allen puts it in.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Ellis, the pass to LeBron. Back to Ellis from past the arc. Yes. And it's LeBron picking up the assist. That's now 8 points for Freak.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Westbrook. They get it back. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Now here's Allen. Feeds it to Westbrook. Three-pointer. That's a miss. His second after 2 shots. And even 3-on-3 break. Ellis wide open. And he's good on the 3-ball. Ellis has got 11 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
James against Durant. Will it go? And there's Ennis Cantor on the assist by Durant.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Ellis against Gavin. Ellis kicks to Irving. Ellis with a screen on Westbrook. Nobody near Irving. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Irving against Westbrook. Kicks it to Durant. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the technical free throw is good. Allen kicks to Adams. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Adams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
LeBron outside. Ellis kicks to Irving. Here's Pekovic. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence. We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Westbrook kicks to Cantor. No good. Great D that time from Love. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Ellis can't get it to go.
And sometimes he can hit that deep 3, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around in the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
And guys, that's an alley-oop I guarantee you we'll be seeing on the highlight reels for the next few days.
Now here's Allen. Comes up empty down low.
Boy, blew the easy 2 by profile. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Smith is checked in. Ellis dishes to Smith. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Smith's got his first 2 points.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Kyrie Irving, number 1. Kevin Love.
Well, these two guys are consistent producers. I mean, they've had excellent playoff runs so far. The crowds get louder, and on every shot, it's got to be hard to maintain your concentration, but these guys find a way to do it.
And the Thunder with the possession here. Trailing by 5. And stolen by LeBron. And now Ellis running the floor. Oh!
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high-percentage shots in the paint here already.
Now, here is Smith. Goes up the baseline, and Roberson pulls it down.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Here's Irving. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Irving kicks to Ellis. Inside, the 11-footer. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Left side, Adams. Cantor inside, covered by LeBron. The Thunder have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. That's good from Cantor. For the Thunder, Waiters comes in for Adams. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. Then for the Cavaliers, Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Ellis, the pass to James. Ellis kicks to Smith. Back to Ellis. Out to Smith. 6 to shoot. The dish now to James. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. 6 points for LeBron.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now, here's Cantor. Outside Durant, the 15-footer, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. Durant's got 10.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to wheel his team back in the game.
No good from Fry. Under trailing by 3. Durant dishes to Waiters. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
Both teams playing downhill. You know, coaches say that all the time. You never play downhill. Well, at some point you think somebody's got to cool off in this one, right?
Dellavedova. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
There's the pass to Roberson. And the rejection by LeBron. Cleveland's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. For 3, Ellis. And there's the call on James. That'll be his second foul of the game. Kevin Love's checked in for LeBron.
Second personal foul, third team foul. Cavaliers substitution.
Oklahoma City trailing. Now Payne. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. The shot's good from Cantor.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Now here's Ellis. He's got 13. It's a pick by Love. Smith off a pick from Ellis. 6 on the shot clock. Uncovered. Again, the miss by Ellis.
I'll tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Waiters passes to Cantor. There's the pick. And here is Durant. He's got 10. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Durant's got 12 in the game. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
That one goes. Count it.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Here's Cantor following the basket by Freak. Payne kicks to Roberson. Durant, no good. Cavaliers shooting quite well in these early minutes, 55%. Fry dishes to Ellis. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Lakers coming onto the court. It's your Thunder Girls. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up.
He's checked in.
Appreciation for the Thunder Girls.
There's a screen by Cantor. Durant with a wide open look. Second shot opportunity. Henderson, no good.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Here's Ellis. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
No good from Durant.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle. Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Henderson passes to Durant. Durant with another miss.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Cleveland ahead as they end the period on a 9-0 run. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a moment now to hear from Steven Adams as he reflects back on a life growing up as the youngest of 18 children back in New Zealand.
So, like, the youngest over there has to do everything, like all chores, pretty much 18 years of being rookie. That's pretty much all it is, and people just beat you up for no reason.
Hard to imagine growing up in such a huge family, but it sounds like maybe it prepared him for life in the NBA.
Yeah, got him outside of himself and toughened him up a little bit. No question about that. Wow, 18, that's mind-boggling.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
And welcome back to our presentation of the NBA Finals as we get going again. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one? Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And Ellis throws it down.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Thunder, boy, was he tremendous. He ended up with 68 points, and he did his thing on the defensive side as well, nabbing more than his share of steals. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
To the middle. It's stolen by Adams. Here's Roberson. He's guarded by Ellis. There's the screen. Now here's Payne. James covering. That's tipped. 5 on the clock. Launches it. Payne can't hit. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Ellis kicks to Love. Ellis outside. Ryan the post. Adams on him. Love dishes to LeBron. Tries it from the top of the key. Waiters grabs the miss.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
You love it when a big man has those soft hands. Rarely any problem converting that close to the rim.
The Thunder have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
Talk about a terrific game for Enes Kanter. He's got 11 points, and he's added to his totals by picking up 3 points at the line as well.
Yeah, that'll balance out that stat sheet nicely. I mean, you always want to see at least a few points from the free throw line.
And yes, sir, that one drops. 27 points for Freak.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
To the paint. Roberson gets the bucket.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Ellis can't get it to go.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Roberson gets the bucket.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. tremendous communication and awareness.
And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And he gets the bucket. 1:39 left in the first half. Down low. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.